before you go dusting your passport and applying for these positions, I need you to pause and think on these things. These EU countries are having, or should I say, experiencing a shortage in certain occupations. Okay. Now, the report I read or I stumbled upon said that employers had found it difficult to get the right skill sets to fill up these positions. And so they are inviting or granting work permits to foreigners to come in and occupy these positions. Okay. Now, which countries are affected? I will be telling you the countries as we go on. Hey, my name is Kesiena Akwara Ati, a health and social care trainer. To all of you, my old and new returning subscribers, my mentees, much love to you all. Thank you so much for your awesome love and unflinching support. And hey, if you just stumble upon this channel per chance, hi there, welcome to my channel. Now, on this channel, I talk about everything care and how you can excel, okay? And you will do well to join this awesome evergreen family. How? Smash the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up by liking the video. And don't forget to click on that all-important notification bell. So whenever I upload a new video, you will be among the very first to know. All right? And freely as well, connect with me on Instagram, Care by Kes. I have a new page on Facebook, Care by Kes as well. And on TikTok, Care Me Kes. And I'll see you there. All right, so let's dive in. Okay, so this country I'm going to mention now need foreigners to come in and fill these positions. Number one on the list is Germany. Okay, they need it. I mean, they are short 82% short of skill sets to fill the positions up. And then you have Greece, you have Belgium, you have Austria, you have Netherlands. Now, other countries include Estonia, Ireland, and Hungary. I think the UK as well, despite everything else. Okay. And so before you go dusting your passport, applying on their websites to go and occupy the jobs that I've mentioned, which is what? Healthcare, they need doctors, specialist doctors, okay, and other professionals. They need nurses as well. In IT, they need software developers. They need analysts, system analysts rather, okay? And then in transportation, they need people who can drive heavy duty trucks, okay? Construction, they need people, builders and all, okay? And like I said previously, before you go dusting off your passport to apply for these positions, I need you, very importantly, to listen to what I have to say. Now, number one of those things you need to know before you plan to relocate anywhere is the culture. Because in most cases, if you're coming from Africa or Asia, the cultures are different. You might get a culture shock. So you need to read about the place you're going to, learn about their culture, and everything in between, if that makes any sense. Now, next is the language. Now, if you are going to an English-speaking country, then you are fine. Like the UK, you are fine. But if you are going to a non-English-speaking country, where English is not the official language, I plead with you to please learn the language to the best of your ability, rather. Things like thank you, please, I am sorry, all right? My name is. How can I find this? How are you? Those simple things, simple sentences rather, or phrases, you should know them before you travel because they will save you or they will help you or be more beneficial to you than you imagine. Because imagine going to a foreign place and then you cannot speak not a little word or not one word of the language. It's not too good. So you need to avail yourself to learn the language to the best of your ability before you go. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to look at is the cost of living. Now, this cost of living is everywhere. I'll be very honest with you. And so you want to ask yourself, is the cost of living, is it going to favor me? And if you're from Africa or Asia, you want to ask yourself, where I'm going to, all right, do they have shops that sell the types of food I am used to? Now, if you do not have that, then you want to have a plan B, a plan C in place. Or you want to find out rather which cities have the least cost of living, as in the cost of living there in the cities, the country you're going to is not too high. So you can manage until you find your foot and then you can now go to another town, a bigger city. If that makes any sense, right? And the next thing you want to look at is accommodation. Is accommodation cheap or is it expensive? Or where can I find the cheapest accommodation to live in? But in considering that, I need to be careful. Don't go live in a place where it's not safe. And that takes me to my next point: safety and crime. Anywhere that is not safe or has a lot of crime, the crime rate is high, rather, please don't go there. Not even if the cost of living there is low or the rent is low. No, don't do that to yourself, because it's a foreign land and you don't know that country well, and you might not even have family there. So anywhere you want to go to or city you want to go to and the crime rate is high, please have a rethink. Now, the next thing I want to look at is the healthcare system. What is it like? Is it affordable? Do you pay for it? Do you need insurance to get access to it, or what? You need to get that information on your fingertips. The next point is education. You want to ask yourself, the education system there, is it going to be beneficial for your children? Would they be being educated on things you think they should be educated on? Do you have to pay for education? Those are things you look at. It's very important, particularly if you are moving with your children and all. You need to think about those things. Or for yourself as well, if you want to further improve on yourself. And then the last thing is your God-given talents. Please do not migrate or relocate to any country without having something you can do with your hands. It's very important, because over in the West, because I've been here for so long, you must be able to do certain things with your hands, or you keep paying the professionals to do it for you. You must be able to cook, make hair, cut hair, do DIY. I mean, so many things should be so. You should be able to do these things. Why? Just in case things don't go out the way you plan for them to go. You need to have a plan B, a plan C, a plan D if possible. All right, so it's important. So I need you all to think about all these things I've said in this video before you plan to relocate anywhere. And so until I see my next video, guys, always remember this, that no matter what the matter is, you matter so much more. Au revoir.